Hello, welcome again. Welcome at this little introduction video. Here I will explain what we're gonna do, the sadhana, a little bit, so you don't have to listen to all the extended cues in the actual sadhana, because we have to listen to this video every day. I will repeat it, but I sum it up, and here I will explain it a little bit more in depth, a little bit more in detail. What are we gonna do? We're gonna do a 3x3 meditation, and this meditation is it's really powerful, and it's for me it's really amazing to try out. Or this was something for this journey. I already worked with it quite some time, and it did bring up quite some resistance with me, and that's always for me a sign that it's powerful, it's working, it's making some deep changes. And I'm really looking forward to dive deep with this with you together, and to be surprised by the results. It's a meditation, it's a set what really learns us to see the difficult times what we all face, maybe in this time in your life, or maybe another time, maybe in this time when everything flows right. Then it's a great preparation for the next wave of difficulty that will come, because that's just how life is designed. We all have to face difficult times, and we all have times where it flows more easy. But it's always good to be prepared and have our energetic field ready to face difficult times, no matter what is coming towards us. And if you're in this moment actually facing difficult times, and it's also great to do this now, because then you can work with the actual challenges and work with the energies that you feel in your body, and yeah, really transform them and make them into great assets that learns us deeper about who we are and what this whole thing that we call life actually is. And then slowly we're opening up, and we're uncovering our brilliance, this little diamond what we all have inside of us. And then this storm from the outside is actually a great wind what blows off the dust from our inner diamond so that it can shine. So to really learn that difficult times, challenges in life are not against us, it's not something unwanted. They are actually great assets to work and great assets to grow, and it's maybe even something that we can be grateful for, because it's almost like life is giving us an opportunity to experience life in a way, more profound way. And so the meditation, 3x3 minutes. For the first part, is called clarifying the subtle body. And for this, our breath will be through an O-shaped mouth. As well, the in-breath as well as the out-breath is an O-shaped mouth. Use your navel point to make it strong and powerful. We start with our hands on our knees, and then on the breath in, we take our hands above our crown chakra. And then on the breath out, we bring our hands down. Ideally, your left hand comes on top of the right and the palms are touching each other. If you make a little mistake or here, it's totally fine. Ideally, the left hand is on top. And we close our eyes with this one, and then we look into our third eye point in between our eyebrows. So it looks like this. Again, I will repeat this while we're in the meditation itself. The second one, we're gonna chant Hara, Hara. And the two most important things about chanting Hara is our navel point and the tip of our tongue. We chant with our navel point. So every time we say Hara, we pull our navel point in. Hara, Hara. And the tip of the tongue touches the roof of the mouth with every chant. Hara, Hara. The Hara is almost like it's in between the R and the D at the end. So it's like almost in between Hara and Hada. It's like a little Hada, Hara. And with this meditation, our hands are touching each other with the sides of the palms. So we alternate between the outside and the inside of our hands. This side of the palm is the moon center, and this side is the Jupiter center. And the moon center is connected to emotions and to the heart, and the Jupiter side is connected to wisdom. And so by using this mudra, we are connecting the heart and wisdom together, and that's the tool to real create deep prosperity, connecting compassion and the heart together with wisdom. Ideally here, the moment if you hit your Jupiter side, your index fingers, your right thumb comes below your left thumb. So ideally your right thumb below your left thumb. And the gaze, the drishti, where we look at, is at the tip of our nose. If you don't know how to look at the tip of your nose, then you can just follow your index finger, bring your index finger to your tip of your nose, and at one point your gaze will end up at the tip of your nose. And you can play with it if you're new to it. It can give quite a bit of pressure in your head. Actually, it's really beneficial to have this pressure because that means that the mudra, the drishti, is working. If it's too much, don't worry, close your eyes for a bit, and if you feel ready again, then you can just slightly open and look at the tip of your nose again. So the complete meditation for the second part looks like this. Har, 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 har. We will chant this together in combination with music. And again, I will repeat the cues as we go. You don't need to remember any of it. And after some time doing it, it will all feel more natural, and yeah, you will get into it quite quick, I think. And then the third part, which is the sweetest part, I think it's my favorite part. And yeah, let's see how it works for you. For this, we're gonna put our index and our middle finger, the Sun and Jupiter, the Saturn and Jupiter finger out, and the ring and the pinky finger in, and then with your thumb you hold your ring and pinky finger. At both hands we do the same mudra, and then with your left hand you touch your heart center with your index and your middle finger. So with your index and your middle finger you touch your heart center. Your right hand is at the height of your shoulder with your palms facing forward. And then we close our eyes, we look to our third eye point, and then we do long, deep breathing. So that's for the last part. So here are the main cues for the meditation. I'll make a little video with a little warm-up sequence if you feel before you want to do this actual sadhana to get the energy moving a little bit, to activate the spine, loosen up the spine, and get some more prana, life force in the body. And it's a great idea to do the warm-up sequence before you do the actual sadhana. This is completely optional. You can also do it one day yes, one day no. Play with it just as you feel, just play with it day by day. The main sadhana is this 3 times 3 minutes, which is the other video or what I will also post here. And the whole idea of this sadhana is to do this 3 times 3 minutes every day. To just go onto this site every day, open a video, do it, and see what happens. And let me know how it goes for you. If you miss out one day, don't trip out, don't freak out. It's totally fine if you miss one day. You can just start the next day again, pick it up from that pace and start again. Ideally, don't miss a day. If you can manage to not miss one day at all, the result will be amazing. Then the energetic field you build will be most strong. If you miss one day, no problem. Just pick it up the next day, but really try to not miss more than one day, because then the field which you build up will crumble down, and then sort of you have to a little bit start over again. And also if you miss more than one day, it will be really, really hard to start again. Then we often see that if we miss one day, then next day we can come back into it and we're back in it. And if we miss more than one day, then the resistance comes back in and it gets more strong than this energetic field, and then we just drop out, and that's what we don't want. So yeah, try to not miss more than one day, at least in a row. And if you maybe miss 2 days here and there, again, it's better to step back in than to stop completely. So just get back in, and you can always say like, okay, the days that I missed in the end, I'll make the sadhana a little bit longer. It's possible. Play with it. Do your best. Try your best. Do what you can, and yeah, keep the spirit high. And yeah, let us be surprised by what will happen, and allow ourselves to be surprised, and to see what can unfold, and to see how we can uncover this beautiful diamond what we all have inside of us, and to blow off this dust which is maybe covering it now. But yeah, this journey, I think yeah, we'll do a great job for all of us. I'm looking forward to it. I'm so glad to have you here. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm always available for you over this next 40 days. I'm here, I'm with you. I'm doing the sadhana also with you. I've never done this journey for 40 days, so it's also new for me. I'll share my process and my experience also with you. We're in this together. We can do this. And yeah, thank you so much.